It's the Garth Nari Show. What's going on, guys? My name's Garth, as you already know. Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I am building Lego. Specifically these sets: the burger van and the donut truck. Most of this video is just going to be time lapse, and at some point, it'll probably stop being time lapse. And maybe I'll yap a bit about something while I build Lego. Probably I'm going to start with that, and you'll see me building the burger van in time lapse, and then I'll probably yap while I build the donut truck, because I have a few things to say. But I have a few ideas what I'm going to say while building the donut truck. So yeah, let's begin. Or should I say begin? So it is done. The burger truck is done. We have 2 minifigures. The one thing about this is that does anyone remember like the old Lego hamburgers? God, come on, focus. Does anyone remember like the old Lego hamburgers? Because they used to have like a round, like they used to be in like the Scooby-Doo sets. I think I actually have one up here in this little Death Star thing. I have the Destiny's Bounty and the Daily Bugle and the dragon thing up here. These are some. That's not so recent. That was from a while ago. I don't know if I've shown you guys this, but yeah, that was. This was. I got that one this year. I got that one some other year, I don't remember. And I think I got that in about 2017, 2018. Maybe that was 23, 24, I think. Because I remember watching the Spider-Man movies, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, when building that. It might have been 21. I think I might have watched it for No Way Home. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. See, it's much better. Yeah, they had a rounded thing. I don't know. I mean, they've always had that. They've always had like that small, the round thing at the bottom. But they've not had, well, specifically this with the book. Why haven't they just done that for this? Like, this burger looks way better than this one. But I'm gonna put it back in the Death Star. It did actually. Oh yeah, this shield thing from Nexo Knights. Yo, who remembers Nexo Knights? Loki. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. I'll put it away later. Yeah, so back to the Berber truck. The doors, I think, you can open. Oh no, I'll just put it off its hinges. Yeah, you can open it. Or not. Or you cannot do that. Shoot. Or you could just have no door. That's fine. Oh. Let me try on the other side. Ooh. Chat. There we go. That didn't come off. It opened and then fuck. And then close it. Okay, no. It opens that wide. However wide it was before it fell off its hinges. Yeah, it opens this wide. And then you can close it. And then you can definitely open it. Yep, you can open that door all the way. So this is inside the burger truck. You can see, I think that's the hole, probably. Yeah. So, yeah, okay. Ketchup. I don't know where the mustard is. Anyway, and that's the thing where you like scan your card or whatever, and then yeah, you're inside that burger truck now, boys. And they don't have any stickers for this. They're just like everything you see here, like that. I thought might be a sticker. That I thought might be. It's not a sticker. There was no stickers. I'm not complaining. Stickers are difficult to put on in Lego sets. But come on, man, like, what happened to stickers? I'm pretty sure these won't be stickers either now that I've seen it. Which is disappointing, but, you know, whatever. Also, I don't think I've ever seen, like, this mold of, like, the earpiece. Or ear defender? I don't know. He has, like, I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, he has, like, a jean jacket and a normal ass t-shirt. And he has one of these. Like... That isn't a hearing aid, right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Comment down below. We need some interactions in the comments, Lucky. And then it moves, because they all do that. And obviously, you can... I don't know if I can do this with one hand. You can... yeah, you can take off the bumper. Now the trick is putting it back on. I think I got it. It's a bit wonky. Yeah, I'll fix it later. So yeah, Berber truck done. Onto the what is it? Van. It's called a burger van, a Berber van. Yeah, so it wasn't too hard of a set to build. So this lady thing with the little fork thing. I remember these from when I built a flower set from my mum. That's like a classic piece with the hat and the hair. Yeah. Anyway, I've talked enough for this bit. Let's get on to the donut truck. So, in the intro, when I was showing off the Lego sets and saying these are what I'm gonna build, when I said, "Oh, I have an idea what I'm gonna talk about when I build this," the donut truck. Do you want to know the funny reason why I even wanted this Lego set in the first place, guys? It's because of the Asgul and the truck or car, depending which version. But the one that I've listened to one too many times and was my top song on the YouTube rewind thing that YouTube does has him say truck and not car. So yeah, I got this because of the meme of Asgul driving in his truck right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. DUI, how about you die? I'll go 100 miles. And now, little do you know, I feel up. Yeah, that one. And don't judge me for knowing all the lyrics to the song. Actually, yeah, I do know the whole lyrics to the song, and that isn't even all of it. At least in the full version that I've listened to. And also it is, in that version, it does say truck. I get a lot of people who are just like, it's a car. It's just like, to me, it's a truck. I actually did, while I was in Denmark, I made the truck and built a little yellow guy to represent our school. Yeah, Undertale, I guess Deltarune, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know much about it, so this is just me being honest. Like I've not played Undertale or Deltarune. I just know the funny meme about the guy running over a deer. And yeah, so when I was at the Lego house, I spent like an hour or something just trying to like make a truck thing. Maybe I'll like show some pictures on screen or something while I'm saying this. We'll just play the audio over it, and it's just like, yeah, and if I do that, the little like brown bricks are meant to represent Des, the deer, and the yellow bricks in the car are Asgul, as I've already mentioned. But yeah, so that was the main thing I wanted to say while building this, was that the whole reason I even got this is because the song the version of it I'd listened to a bunch of times, the full version of it I'd listened to a bunch of times, is about him in his truck. And I was just like, oh, this set is perfect, because when I was in the Lego shop, I was trying to look for some sort of truck that was kind of how I envisioned it, or whatever. Like, it was just like, which one is a truck? Like I said before, like, this is kind of a truck, but it's said to be like the burger van. Yeah, I was just like, nope, that's not what I want. So I was just like, I want not the burger truck, I want the donut truck. And then I can recreate the meme. So maybe by the end of this video, I will do that. I will recreate the driving in my truck. So stupid, but yeah. That is some lore of why I wanted this set in the first place. So, well, when I was in Legoland, I didn't get it. So for my birthday and for Christmas, I asked for it. I didn't get it for my birthday, but for Christmas, I got it. And he's gonna represent Asgul, and the other lady is gonna be a representation of Des. And then we're gonna redo the scene, except instead of a bourbon truck, it's a donut truck. Truck! Beer is on the seat, blood is on the grass. You heard. Okay, let's get to building this stuff now. So, the first half of the donut truck is finished. Here is Asgul. I just took the roof off. Here is Asgul, not Asgul. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I've now opened bag 3. I've just put Asgul, not Asgul, on top of the truck again. And now we're building Des, not Des. This is how she's gonna look after getting run over by his truck. Not like this. Why? It's such a shame that she doesn't have like a screaming face, because that would be like perfect for the truck bit I'm gonna do at the end. Anyway. Yeah, so while I build this, I just wanted to yap a bit, as one does. As one might do. Something I also noticed when I was in Denmark is that because I haven't looked at many Lego sets for like a long time, they don't have guns anymore. There are no guns. I thought maybe it was just a Denmark thing, but obviously Lego's made in Denmark, so like I guess the price of guns might... I don't know, I'm not one to go into all that, but I just thought I'd mention that since I thought that was interesting, considering there's like a police lady. And I noticed when I was trying to recreate the bit of Asgul running away from the cops that they didn't have guns. Yeah, there's a bit in the full song that I listened to where he says something about the cops. And he says they have guns, so I was just like, okay, to recreate this bit in Lego, we need Lego gun. Where are they? Yeah, no more guns in Lego sets, so that was a bit sad, at least for that moment. Otherwise, I don't really mind. Shoot. I start building on the wrong thing. Yeah, so, anyway. Back to yapping about something. And I don't know exactly what, but something. Look at the donuts. They're pretty donuts. By that I mean they're donuts. Not that they're... I don't know what, I shouldn't have to explain myself. Yeah, anyway. So, yeah, I guess I could mention what else I got for Christmas other than these Lego sets. In fact, there's one more Lego set that I don't know if I will build for a video. I might. It's possible, but I don't know if I will. But I also got like a I got the Baratier from the One Piece. Yeah, the Baratier from One Piece. The Baratier One Piece Lego set. Which is cool. So maybe the next Lego video will be me building that or not. Also, quick side note before I continue with what I was talking about building the set. This is new. I have not seen this before. It wasn't even in that one. Like, there's instructions for that one. Like, this is just like the average Lego set, and then you got this. Like, what? Strange. You know, it's just wee bit odd, 'tis all. Wee bit odd. Yeah, so I also got a... Maybe I should just do a video on showing you guys what I got, but I guess I can mention some things. I got Jax in a maid dress, since in the last video, or maybe it's the last video, I don't know. I have a feeling that I might want to like record a few videos today so I can release them one today and then release the other tomorrow or something, or release one tomorrow and then release another one at the weekend, so we can start up some kind of schedule. Not exactly, but I do plan to upload a bit more frequently, which means filming. So, like, for the longest time, I've been like, I have nothing to do, and I'm just like, wait, no, I do actually have something to do, make videos. So yeah, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to make videos. So yeah, I also got some theatre tickets to. One were I got theatre tickets for Avenue Q and Something Rotten. So yeah, that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing Avenue Q. I've seen Something Wrong before when they did the musical in the Something Rotten in concert, or musical in concert, whatever. So yeah, that was. I really enjoyed Something Wrong. I think my favorite song from that was Hard to Be the Bard. Yeah, Avenue Q. I don't know much about. I know a few of the titles of the songs. Everyone's a little bit racist, and the internet is for corn. Let's just say. We like on the Gareth and Harry show. We like to keep it PG. Yeah. No, I don't mind, but yeah. Yeah. So I know I've not heard any of the songs, but I know the title of those two songs. And I know the title of some others, but I just don't remember them right now. I mostly remember Everyone's a Little Bit Racist and the Internet's for Corn. Or I guess I can say the Internet's for... I guess I can say the actual title, the Internet, and just bleep when I say... Simple enough. Or I don't have to. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to going to see Avenue Q will be my first show this year. I don't know if I've talked about musical theatre and shit. I mean, you could probably pick it up from like the Leo and Stitch videos where they're performing Beetlejuice the musical. I wanted to do that with. I wanted to do that, and I thought that'd be a fun idea. So I was just like, oh yeah, we should do that not at some point, but I was just like, because I'd done shows with, I'd just done like musical shows with my school. I thought, why not do it with the Leo and Stitch school? The Leo and Stitch is in school. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was just like, I think it was when I was doing Addams Family. Yeah, it was around when I was doing Addams Family, and I was just like, you know what'd be cool if in the school thing with Leo and Stitch they had a school show. So I was just like, yeah, that's a good idea. So that's why we got the whole Beetlejuice thing, because I wanted to make it, and like I want to make most of these videos. So yeah, even though that did take a while to make, I don't really remember why. Now it was a bit ago now. It was a bit ago when I was just like, yeah, it'll be fun, and it was. It was a fun thing. Beetlejuice is like probably one of my. Oh, I'm going to see Beetlejuice this year as well. I didn't get tickets for Christmas, but I'm really excited to go see Beetlejuice finally. So yeah, I'm really excited to see Beetlejuice this year. I'm going to see Legally Blonde, which was the show I did last year, which is fun because I'm going to get to see a show I've been in, which is the reverse this year, because this year I'm in a show I've seen because I've seen Shrek, and now I'm in Shrek. Actually, that's something I wanted to mention as well, was that about my opinion change on the Shrek musical. Because initially, when I watched it in like 2018, I think? Yeah, 2018. I was just like, I hate this. This sucks. I don't like this. And then I watched the pro shot, and I was just like, you know what? This is pretty good. I like this. And that just shows you how your opinions can change. And that's a lesson for the internet. Hello, internet. Welcome to Game Theory. I don't know what I'm talking about anyway. Yeah, but yeah, I have 4 shows this year: Beetlejuice, Avenue Q, Legally Blonde, and Something Rotten. Currently. And if there are any more, I will update you guys. So yeah. Oh yeah, I was mostly trying to talk about what I got for Christmas. So I got a Mel and a Minis. Mel's the main character of the Gaslight District. For those who don't know. Yeah. Some chocolates, some sweets. What else did I get? Well, I got these Lego sets, which I've already mentioned. Another thing that I don't think I've ever mentioned on the channel, I know I'm just moving on from talking about what I got for Christmas, but I can't think of everything right now. Is Metal Gear Solid. Because last year, around like, I think December last year, I got myself the the first volume of the collectors for MGS, and then I played through all of them. What was really funny was when I was fighting I forgot, he's the roller skating. Yeah, I think he's just called Fat Man or something. Yeah, when I was doing the Fat Man boss battle, I was singing songs from Dear Evan Hansen. Which is really funny, because that's such like a long boss battle that was just like, and I just kept going and going. And also, I'm not that great at gaming, if you didn't know. And if you didn't, I'm not that great in gaming, basically. For those who don't know, which I'm pretty sure most of my audience don't know, I'm not that great at gaming. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Look at this little cutie. Oh yeah, I also haven't talked about Sonic, I don't think. I haven't. In this stack of things here, there it is, Sonic, and there's Metal Gear Solid, as I mentioned before. And there's Sonic X Shadow Generations. Yeah. I think the least shocking thing that I've mentioned this video is that I like Beetlejuice the musical. Maybe, I don't know. It might be. No, it's definitely not the most surprising thing you've probably heard me say in this video. Is that my favourite musical is Beetlejuice the musical. And if I didn't say my favourite musical is Beetlejuice the musical, here is me stating, for the record, that Beetlejuice is currently my favourite musical. And I'm allowed to change my mind about it. I also do really like Legally Blonde, surprisingly. I didn't know if I would because for the longest time I'd only listened to Chip on My Shoulder. And I was just like, But when I did the show, I was just like, nah, this is great. I love doing the show. Am I a bit biased because I did the show? Oh, absolutely. But I think most of the songs are good. Except for 3. I don't like Island. I don't like the reprise of Island. I mean, I kind of like Island. Mostly because it mentions the character I played in the show, Dewey. So yeah, that's the one reason I like that song. And I said to my friend when we were doing the show that when Paulette says about, I think she says like some skank named Kayla, and I said, "You're Kayla." well, the person who was playing Paulette was singing Island. I said, I said that. I said, "You're Kayla." Well, she sung up the part about Dewey and then mentioned Kayla. And that's another thing I do whenever I'm doing shows is if my character's not that significant, I quite often give them like a backstory. And I'm so like sometimes that like one of my characters will share some aspect of his story with my friend's character or other characters or just himself. Like when I did Chicago, I had a whole bit that all the characters that I played, because I played like 2, but then that I was also in the chorus, so I so I made up this bit that that they were all like triplets or something, and the guy in the chorus and Jake and Bernie were all brothers, and 2 of them ended up dying. Jake the reporter and Bernie who got 2 gunshots to the head from just popping gum, which is insane. He did nothing wrong. Trust me. Source, trust me, bro. Yeah, so anyway. Oh, shoot. I found the donut piece. Now it's time to do the thing. So yeah. Yeah, actually, oh shoot. I haven't actually done like the law thing that I mentioned for my current character in Shrek, so, and by the way, it's not Shrek, just to let you know, it's one of the fairy tale creatures, and that's all I can say. That's all I can say. While I'm standing up, I'm gonna put this back up here. By that I mean the Death Star you put. You weirdos. Weirdos. Another thing that I haven't talked about was Hanako. I like that series as well. Yeah, anyway, on to the donut truck. So it's a donut truck, that's for sure. And this is pretty cool. It spins. These aren't as connected as I would have liked them to be. But whatever, you know, this is fine. Okay, so once again we have another door. That opens, and I think this one, yep, because it's under the windshield and not under these things, it is fine and will open on both sides. And here's the other side. Look at the little cute little donut guy. Here is Des, not Des. She should probably have different kind of hair and not be dressed like a cop, because then she would be chasing Asgul after he hits Des instead of being the one to be hit. So I know my kind of analysing of this of the truck has been a bit short. You can kind of see from a bird's eye view. You can see the donuts and the coffee maker, and not much else. Ninja, go! Donut, go! Jump up, kick back, whip around and spin, and then we do not do it again. Anyway. On to the recreation of the meme. Okay, so while trying to film this bit, I found some difficulty, because initially I was just like, okay, we'll start from somewhere over there. And then I was just like, no, that's too quick, because this little character's over here. And then I tried moving it further and further, and it just wasn't working out. So eventually I figured, okay, the original GIF, whatever, is quite literally just a looping animation of Asgul smirking and then Dust running away. So why not just keep it a still image? So I've decided to go with this, but it'll be at a different angle. I don't really have to explain myself, but I just wanted to, because I felt like it was a bit, it wasn't 100% self-explanatory. But the reason is because trying any other method, because I've tried other methods and they just haven't worked out. So I think this is the best one. Anyway. To recreating the meme. Driving in my truck right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. DUI, how about you die? I'll go 100 miles an hour. Little do you know I filled up on gas. I'm a get your fountain making ass. Pulverized as fuck with my donut truck. It seems you're out of luck. Truck! I did the thing. It took longer than I thought, but it's done. Beer is on the seat, blood is on the grass. You might have sleep with the cops right on my ass. You might have sleep, but I'm driving fast. I'll never be passed. I just say the word from the dog is found. Cut a little go better for the town. Give the chuck a wool heavy on my crown, but I won't go down. I'm not doing the whole thing. I don't know. Drive, but I still speed. 7 beers are all I need. Drive, but I will lead. I bet that you're peeing your pants. Drive. Anyway, enough of that. That's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more. Let me know by watching this whole video and, I don't know, comment donut truck with many exclamation points if you made it to the end of the video. Whilst looking back on the footage of the video, I realised that I mentioned that there are 3 songs from Legally Blonde I don't really like, that being Island Reprise, and the one I forgot to mention, Serious reprise. I like Serious. I like Serious, but I don't like the reprise of Serious. Mostly because it's short. Also, it's just eh. Same for Island reprise. It's just kind of eh. And the main island as well. But it gets bumped up for mentioning Dewey because I played Dewey when we did Legally Blonde. Anyway, that's the last thing. Truck luck.